Iraq's historic currency reform, a game-changing shift, confirmed by official Gazette. Welcome back to IQD to VND News, your most trusted source for real updates on foreign exchange rates, international financial movements, and game-changing economic breakthroughs. If you hold Iraqi Dinar, or are simply tracking global currency dynamics for future opportunity, then today's update is one you cannot afford to miss. Why? Because Iraq just took a historic leap, a formal, legal confirmation of its currency exchange rate reform has been published in its National Gazette. That means what was once dismissed as mere speculation or rumor is now an official, state-backed policy that will fundamentally recalibrate Iraq's monetary landscape. Let's unpack this incredible development, what it means, and why it matters for Iraq and for you. Official reform published in Iraq's Gazette. The most significant takeaway is that Iraq's government has codified its plan to overhaul the exchange rate strategy into binding law. This isn't another what-if story. This is happening. Investors around the world and financial institutions are reacting because this reform is supported by substantial legal weight and financial reserves at historic highs. Two-phase currency overhaul. The reform is sweeping and carefully phased. 1. Phase 1. The Central Bank of Iraq will align the official rate with real-time market rates. This restores transparency, fairness, and trust, erasing the historical gap between the street and official rates that encouraged arbitrage and black market dealings. Baxthengen birds and taught the halathology ardramachment and like state homeding and advented. Phase 2, a deeper re-evaluation, will leverage oil revenues, foreign reserves, inflation controls, and the IMF's oversight to craft a long-term stable currency strategy. This plan is measured, deliberate, and, most importantly, backed by Iraq's top lawmakers and international partners like the IMF. Investor sentiment is already shifting. Foreign reserves have hit 2-decade highs. Banks across the Gulf and Asia are positioning themselves for what could be a profitable long-term adjustment in the dinar's value. This is not just an Iraqi story anymore. It's a global financial milestone, signaling that Iraq is serious about reconnecting its economy to the world and reclaiming its position as a credible international player. Public education and trust building. Recognizing that successful reform requires public confidence, Iraq is rolling out a national education campaign. Radio broadcasts, community workshops, printed materials in every regional dialect, and hands-on guidance to help citizens navigate the change. Transparency is the cornerstone of this rollout because informed citizens make strong economies. Redenomination and the deletion of zeros. There's also a redenomination plan to simplify everyday transactions and improve financial literacy. For example, a 25,000 IQD note may become a 25 IQD note, but the purchasing power stays exactly the same. The goal? Easier trade, greater trust in the dinar, and less confusion in daily commerce. Why this time is different? Skepticism is natural. Iraq's reform history is littered with false starts. But this time, the plan is in the National Gazette. This is not optional, it's enforceable law. Ministries, banks, and financial bodies must follow suit. That legal authority is what elevates this from rumor to reality. What's next for IQD holders? Iraq's central bank will soon issue detailed guidelines, including official instructions for redeeming dinars, both in Iraq and internationally. Until then, holders must ignore unofficial brokers and stay tuned for verified updates. Patience and discernment will protect you from scams and help you capitalize on this moment. Your role in the journey. This is a historic moment for Iraq, for you as an investor, and for the global financial community. Remember, stay informed. Follow official central bank and finance ministry updates. Stay prepared. Gather identity and financial records so you're ready when exchange windows open. Stay connected. Join this community in sharing verified updates and informed perspectives. Conclusion: the future is now. With this legal reform in place, the conversation shifts from what if to what's next. Iraq is stepping into a new economic era built on transparency, sustainability, and international trust. And those who recognize this turning point may be well-positioned for the future. Have thoughts on Iraq's reforms, optimistic or cautious? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help more people stay informed. Together, let's navigate this new chapter with facts and insight. Stay grounded, stay ready. Comment below. Do you believe this reform will finally bring lasting change to the IQD? What are you doing to prepare? Let's talk.